Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen, baby. How y'all doing? So it's Sunday morning. You will hear some noise in the background. You hear me? My family is woke. You will hear noise in the background. But we got to talk about something, okay? Steve Harvey, why? Why Steve Harvey? Please, why Steve Harvey? Okay. Um, so Steve Harvey is, he's trending, okay, because he had a whole interview with Kamala Harris, our VP. And this is the question that I want to ask my brothers and sisters. Why is it always a comedian, an athlete, okay, a comedian, an athlete, okay, and a rapper? Why is it always these three? It is never an activist, somebody who wants change in our community, somebody who gonna ask the hard questions. It's always a comedian, a rapper, okay? A comedian, a rapper, and an athlete. It is never someone who is a doctor, okay? It's never someone who has who adds substance to the conversation. It's never that, okay? Because when you look at the things that go on in our community, right? It will always be some type of game that they will play. They will go over to all the churches, all the black churches they will go to, and they will talk about how they love Jesus, and they'll talk about how they love the melanated community. This is every 4 years. Every 4 years, they will talk about how they love the melanated community. But Steve Harvey said this, okay? He said this. He said, "Good morning, Melania. Good morning, Maya. How are you, honey?" So Steve Harvey said this. He said, if we don't get out there and vote, they have all these statistics and everything that show that if we don't vote, and if we don't vote, we not gonna get the stuff that we need to get. This is what he said. Okay. Good morning, world class. How are you, sir? This is what he said. So we don't go out and vote, okay, as black people, because if you first of all, if you don't vote Biden, if you don't vote Biden, you ain't black. I never heard that before. But that's what it is. If you don't vote Biden, you ain't black. Okay. So now he said in the audience, if we don't go out here and vote Democrat, we not going to get the things that we need to get. Okay. They not going to help us no more. Okay. But in other communities, right? In other communities, all right, that if they don't vote, right? You know what happens? You know what happens? They go and try to get those voters next time. They will go and lay out a whole bill on how to help that community. But they have never had a bill that helps the melanated community. They only have bills that destroy the melanated community. That's the truth. That's the truth right there. Okay? Starting with the daddy cannot live in the home. They can help, you know. They can help the mama get an apartment, get on welfare, food stamps, all these things, Medicaid. They can help the mama do all these things, but the daddy can't go along. That was the rule. That was the rule in housing authority. The daddy could not be under the roof. Okay? And I know we always going through this same thing, but this is the foundation of all this foolery that we see today. Modern women. This is the foundation of what we see today. And the foundation of weak men. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. Because if you was always around your mama and you have never seen a male role model in your life, you're going to be weak. You're going to be weak. You're going to have your mama tendencies. If your grandma, I'm sorry, if your grandma raised you, yep, let's go to that way. If your grandma raised you and you only had your grandma around, you gonna act like your grandma. If your mama was only around, your mama raised you, you gonna act like your mama. Okay? This is the truth. Now, if you have your grandfather, uncles, godfather, things can change. Okay? If you're raised under kings, they can change. Because he's going to tell you the truth, and he's going to tell you how hard it is for a man. See, women only sugarcoat stuff. They sugarcoat it. Oh yeah, you're gonna go through this. You're gonna see, a man can only tell you what you're gonna go through and how you're supposed to handle it accordingly. See, we don't know what a man gonna go through. You have so many women on social media that they will say, "Oh, I'm raising my son to be a good husband." If you don't know what a husband look like yourself, mama, you can't raise this boy to be a husband. You can't. Now back to the story at hand. Malik, how are you? It's good to see you, sir. Thank you for tuning in. So back to the story at hand. He said that we not gonna get no help from the Democrats if we don't get out there and vote. This is what he said. We not gonna get no help. But when other communities don't run out there and vote for them, what do? They go and start kissing their ass to get them back. That's what they do. That's exactly what they do. They go out there and kiss their ass and write a big bill and all this other stuff. But for the melanated families, that's not happening. Okay? I'm just so tired of them always having either a rapper, okay? Either a rapper, comedian, or an athlete that is a spokesman for the melanated community. Why they can't have somebody of substance up there? I'm not saying that these people are not intelligent. I'm not saying that. But there are some real issues in our community that needs to be addressed. And then he sat up there and said, "Oh, they ain't gonna give y'all no money. They ain't gonna give y'all no reparations and this and that." Now listen to me. I have a problem with reparations too. I'm gonna share with you my problem. And this is going to be a little nasty, so get ready for this, okay? God forgive me this morning because I'm about to go in, okay? God forgive me. I'm so sorry I'm about to go in. Some of y'all motherfuckers don't know how to spend money. Some of y'all don't, okay? I'm included in that shit too. My husband is the one who governs over everything in our house because I'm not good with money. So some of y'all gonna be buying crab legs and shit and lobster and shit with that money, okay? So what I think should happen, this is just what I would think should happen, is that if you got a house, right? Okay, you pay a mortgage on that motherfucker, they should buy the house for you. Give you the deed and everything. Well, anyway, you got the deed already. But they should give you the slip saying it's paid in full, okay? Any cars that you have that you don't own, okay, they should pay them shits. The land that you live on, you should never have to pay taxes another motherfucking day in your life, okay, and your children's life as well. That shit should be tax motherfucking free, okay? You never pay another tax in your motherfucking life. Also, okay, all your children who want to go to college should be able to go to college for free. A real college, not community, okay? Not saying community is not a real college. Let me rephrase that. A college, a university they need to go to. I'm sorry for saying I'm sorry for saying community is not real. I apologize for that. There's some people who went to community college because I did not go, so I'm not judging. Okay. So now a university that the children have a free ride, okay, of the descendants. Okay, that's what should happen. And then you can give some money, okay? But after all that shit is done, then you give some money. Because some of y'all motherfuckers will be out here buying Bentleys and shit with gold rims and shit and everything. And then you can't even maintain the motherfucking car. Some of y'all will be doing that. Some of y'all not good with money. I'm sorry, and that's the truth. Some of us are amazing with money and some not. Okay? Some of y'all will go buy bullshit. Okay? 27, 28-inch wigs and shit. 1,000 of them sitting in the house. No, we not doing that. And I know it's nasty for me to say, but y'all motherfuckers would do that shit. Okay? Y'all would do that shit. Don't even get up here and act like you would not. Y'all will be buying Rolls Royce and shit with gold rims and shit. No. No. That's not what reparations is supposed to do. Now, I agree with we don't pay no more motherfucking taxes in this bitch. Okay? Also, get a card that say tax. Every time you go to grocery store, show that motherfucker grocery store shopping, all that shit. Well, in Jersey, we don't pay for we don't pay taxes on food, but, clothing and shit. Have that sign. It's a gold-plated sign that you carry. It's on your motherfucking license that say you don't pay taxes no more. Okay? You don't pay taxes no more. Okay? Also, when you work and shit, you don't pay no more motherfucking taxes. That's reparations. That's reparations. Pay off the motherfucking house. You don't pay no taxes on that bitch. Any cars that you don't own, they got to pay that shit off. Okay? That's reparations. Kids going to college for free, university for free. Okay, you ain't got to pay shit, not one dime. Okay? Not even for their room and board. Not one motherfucking penny. Okay? Also, then you give a little money. Then you give a little money. That's it. That's what I believe should happen. Because y'all will fuck that up. Somebody give you close to $1 million. Y'all will lose y'all motherfucking mind. Everything seafood and shit. Everything. Mind you, I ain't hating on seafood. It's bad. We ain't supposed to eat it. Okay? But, okay, y'all would do that shit. So, Steve was saying, oh, well, they ain't going to be giving y'all no money. And this. I hope they do. I hope they do. He switched around because I would take it. Why are we playing like this? Why are we playing like this? They always got some clown. And I'm not hating on Steve Harvey. A lot of people love Steve Harvey. I understand that. But they always got some clown up here that will be like, oh, we should do this. We should do that. And there's no solution. There's no solution. Just like YouTube. YouTube, there's no solution. Okay? People will get up here and say bullshit and there's no solution. They will get up here and gossip about people. There's no solution. Okay? Even my channel as well. My channel shit. Listen to me. My channel, I get up here and I talk shit. I go off. Now, if you get a lesson out of that motherfucker, then you good. You good. If you get a lesson out of the shit that I teach, you good. Okay? Take the lesson. But most of the time, I'm up here just talking shit. Hey, Melania, what's up, baby? So now, this is the whole kit and caboodle, okay? He got up there, he's mad and shit, okay? He up there telling her, and they just laughing and everything and giggling and all this, because they could never take someone who has a strong-minded man. They could never have a strong-minded man. And I ain't even talking about just famous people that are like activists like RZA and all and Minister Louis Farrakhan. I'm not talking about famous men. I'm talking about just regular men, 9 to 5, that know some shit, that's tired of the bullshit. They couldn't even compete with a man like that just want to sit up and talk to you and say, listen, this is what's really going on in the melanated community. Because they don't want people like that. Do you think they will ever invite RZA? Do you think they will ever invite RZA to do a whole interview? Hell no. Hell to the no, they won't. Hell to the no, they won't. Because RZA going to ask some questions. Like, what the hell? Okay? Minister Louis Farrakhan going to ask some questions. But when you get these, and listen, and I'm Christian, okay? I'm Christian. So with this being said, I'm coming with a clean heart, okay? But check this out. If you get, when they get around these Christian pastors, the pastor up there, that's right, we got to vote Democrat. We got to vote Democrat. Mind you, Democrat is doing nonsense. I'm sorry. And listen, I was born into being a Democrat. I was born into being a Democrat, but I'm so ready to go independent. I'm not lying to you. I'm so ready. It does not make sense. I want to be able to vote for whoever I want to vote for if they doing the right motherfucking thing. If Republican is doing the right motherfucking thing, then I want to vote for them. If Democrat is doing the right motherfucking thing, then I want to vote for them. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to flip-flop around this motherfucker. Because if you look at the shit that's going on today, even and my husband and my husband is Nigerian, okay? So I'm saying this with a heavy heart. Okay? Check this out. You got immigrants that came across the border. They get on lives and brag about how much money the government is giving them. They get on live and brag about how they go get married and they get more money. Okay? Taxpayer money. Some of us don't even have motherfucking food in our house to feed our children. Some of us got all these bills laying up here and we don't know what the fuck to do. Okay? This is the truth. But you will let people who come off the border and give them all this money, a house, a car, and all this shit. If it's a car, I'm not sure if it's a car. But you will give them all this shit, food stamps and everything, so that they can maintain. And then you tell them if you marry, you get more. How come we not telling the melanated people that? How come, let's marry so we could get more? Why are we helping everybody outside of the U.S. except the U.S.? And I'm talking about every color. I'm not just talking about us. I'm talking about every color. Why are we not helping our own? This is our tax money that we giving away. It's not right. It is not right. And Steve up there acting a damn fool, just laughing and shit. And you know the stuff that we going through. Yes, Democrats did some shit. I'm not saying they didn't do stuff that benefited melanated people. I'm not saying that. Okay? But if you look at the broader shit that they done that have fucked us up, okay? You can't just compare orange to apples and shit. You can't. Some of the shit look bad. And it's not just melanated people going through it. It's all of us going through this shit. Okay? We out here motherfucking suffering, from white, Asian, Hispanic to black. All of us out in this motherfucker suffering. But everybody who coming across the border, we giving them every motherfucking thing. What kind of shit is that? Y'all never invite anybody to interview y'all that got some intellect. Never. Because I remember, because a lot of y'all, we always forget this shit. I remember when Trump was first running, okay? Steve Harvey was all up his ass. Anybody remember that shit? Anybody remember? Steve Harvey was all up his ass when Trump first ran, okay? Why he was up on his ass? Because he wanted to be a part of the housing of the entire United States. He wanted to be a part of the housing authority. Okay? He thought he was going to get a seat at the table. This is what he said to Shirley Strawberry on his show. Because I was so pissed. I was like, what they say Steve Harvey did? What? When they said he met up with Trump, I was like, what the hell? And then he got on his show, was like, oh, if the president invites you, the soon to be president invites you, you would go just like me. No, we wouldn't go. Because you have always voted Democrat. And now you turned around and said, I'm going to go with Trump. And I had no problem with that. I'm not mad with anybody who want to go with Trump. I am not. But don't flip-flop and shit. Okay? Don't flip-flop on your audience, because this is what they thought you was rocking with. Okay? Now, if you said to us, pick the best candidate, everybody would have went to Trump. Because if you look at that shit right now, it's Trump. That he's the best candidate. Okay? We was all boo-boo the fool because we was not, C-19 was in the woodworks and shit. We all was scared. Okay? All of us was scared. People were passing away and shit. And I work in a hospital. I seen so many people go on to glory. It is not funny. That shit was painful. Good morning, Walker. How are you? That shit was painful to watch all those people go on to glory. Okay? And nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Everybody was scared and shit. Okay? So what do we know? When we sick, when we not feeling well, who do you go to? Who can take care of you better? Big mama or big daddy. Both of them can take care of you better. So we all looked at Biden as big daddy. We all looked at him because we was like, we need somebody who got some sense in here because we not feeling well and everything. Everybody was terrified. Everybody was terrified. Then later we found out that C-19 was not what they were saying it was. And giving us all these fucking shots and shit. Okay? And if you worked for the hospital, you had to get that shit. Oh, they fired your ass. You had to go. Okay? Somebody was clowning me about, you took the shot. I would have just left my job. When you have motherfucking children and your income help your husband, okay? Your income help your husband, you supposed to do it. You supposed to do it. And I was terrified, but I took the shot because I had to. Okay, because that income had to keep coming in. Because I'm gonna share something with you. In Jersey, if you left your job for the shot, they did not give you unemployment. If you left your job for the shot, they didn't give you unemployment. Your ass had to figure it out somehow. And I couldn't figure it out. It was hard. Everything was going crazy. And I had to make the choice. So anybody, y'all could judge me, say whatever you want to say. I ain't take the shot no more. After they found out that that shit wasn't what they said it was. Okay? And that took a long ass time. And the hospital didn't demand it anymore. Okay? They didn't demand it anymore. They just demanded that you take your regular flu. So that's what happened. So y'all motherfuckers can hate on me all you want, but that's what the fuck happened. Now, and I'm sorry for all the cursing on Sunday morning. Yahweh, please forgive me. I'm just acting indignant this morning. So Steve up there looking just like Boo Boo the Fool and shit, laughing with Kamala and everything. You know, reparations, laughing about reparations. Why is reparations a motherfucking joke? Why every time they want to talk to melanated people? Good morning, Lost in Translation. How are you, sir? Why every time they want to talk to black people, it's either an athlete, a comedian, okay? An athlete, a comedian, and a comic. All the motherfucking time. I'm saying it wrong. A comedian, an athlete, okay? All right? And a rapper. All the motherfucking time. All the motherfucking time. It's never someone that has some intellect. You would never see RZA up there. They would never call RZA to come up there. Never. Okay? Minister Louis Farrakhan could never come up there. Okay? This is the truth. Miss Ali could never come up there. Never. Never come up there. Okay? They never got somebody of substance. They always got some pastor up there. He. Jesus, he. All this nonsense. You calling God's name in vain. You calling Yahweh name in vain. You calling Yahshua name in vain. Because of what? Because of what? You calling his name in vain for what? It doesn't make sense. And I know some of y'all disagree with me. It is what it is. I can't, But my problem is that it's always somebody that's a motherfucking clown that got to talk to the VP, okay? The VP or the president when it comes to the melanated community. It is never somebody of substance. They will get these pastors, these bootlicking pastors up there and just laughing and everything and stuff like that. Because you want to know why? Because they donated to the church. Let's act like, we know what's going on. They donated to the church. They donated to the church. All the time. Long as they donate to the church, pastor gonna let them get up there and say whatever he want to say. Okay? And then they push the agenda on the church. Let's talk about how they don't put the rainbow flag up there at the churches now. Let's talk about that. The thing that hurts so bad is that the rainbow is actually a symbol of God keeping his promise to not destroy the earth again. But they use it as a flag. I'm sorry. I'm rubbing somebody the wrong way this morning, this Sunday. That's your business. That's your business. You don't like what I say? Scroll the hell up. They got other people in this motherfucker you could talk to. Okay? Yahweh forgive me because I'm so angry. I've been angry since last night. Okay? About this whole thing. Shout out to the African diaspora. Okay? Because Phil Scott dropped this yesterday. And I was like, what the hell? I'm just watching it. I'm like, why is Steve, why you always in some nonsense? Why you always in something? They paid you enough to come see the VP. They paid you. Why is it always him? And then the thing is, you was ready to sell us out long as you got a seat at the table with Trump back then. And then when Trump didn't give you what you wanted, you turned around and was like, oh, I want to be with the Democrats now. That's what you did. Because Trump put, what's his name, that doctor in the housing authority. The one that they say he's very smart, but he did something to his mother. He tried to hurt his mother when he was younger, something like that. Now, I'll tell you something. All he needed was a good ass whooping. I'm sorry. When he was young. Okay? He did. They say he tried to do something to his mother. All he needed was a good ass whooping when he was young. You know, kids get bad sometimes. They need a good ass whooping. They won't do that shit no more. Okay? Now, he wanted to be in housing authority with doctor. I forgot his name. Lord, somebody put his name in the chat. I forgot his name. And so now he wanted to be in that. That's what he thought. He was going to be a part of that. Talking about, I want to help my community. You wanted to rake in money. Because housing authority in the United States is money. You wanted to rake in money. Carson, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Carson. Okay? You wanted to be with Carson. And Trump didn't pick you. He put Carson there. Okay? And so now, you mad that you didn't get picked. So now you jump back over to the Democrats and shit. Okay? But by the time you did it, it was already too late. And now look at you walking away trying to act like the Democrats is the shit when you was sniffing under Trump back then. Let's act like we know. You was sniffing under Trump back then. But because he didn't give you what you want, you didn't get a seat at the table. Now he's the motherfucking enemy now. He's the enemy now. He's the enemy now. Okay? Because he didn't give you a seat at the table. And that's what hurts so bad. Because anytime Democrats want to talk and Republicans want to talk to the melanated community, they always got a motherfucking rapper, okay? A rapper, a comedian. Rapper, comedian, and athlete all the motherfucking time. It's never somebody that got some motherfucking substance. Y'all always think that black people like we stupid and shit. Everybody. That's why I always say the first two front lines of the melanated community got Pookie and Ray Ray in that bitch. Okay? And Pookisha and Raykisha in that bitch. So they all think we the motherfucking same. But it's some of us who live in the motherfucking suburbs and do what we supposed to do and take care of our children, and we ain't drugging and drinking and shit. We ain't doing that shit. Okay? And y'all motherfuckers that y'all clinging to, the ones y'all clinging to, okay? The ones y'all clinging to, these motherfuckers don't even vote. The ones y'all got all the athletes and the comedians and shit, these motherfuckers don't vote like the ones who are in the suburbs. Okay? The ones who have substance, even in the ghetto. the ones who go to work every day, those are the ones that motherfucking vote. Those ones that y'all call yourself trying to connect with, these motherfuckers don't even vote. They don't vote. They don't vote one bit. They don't vote. These Pukishas and Rakeishas don't even motherfucking vote. Malik, listen, you know how you got that wrench. You got that wrench, sir. If you don't like what they say, you drop them. You know you got the power. You don't like what they say, you drop them. You don't have to wait to see if I don't like it, sir. You do not. Y'all know how I do. This y'all channel. If you don't like what they saying, drop them. That's what you do. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. This is the problem that hurts so much. This is the problem that hurts so much. You will never get somebody who got substance. I don't know how many times I got to say that. Anytime they want to touch the melanated community, and you know what? I'm going to add pastor in there. They will go get a high-profile pastor and have the pastor go speak some anointings over the person. Okay? And be like, oh, Yahweh sent him to save us. All this nonsense. And you know you lying. And he gave you some money before you came out there. He gave you some money before you came out there. Okay? To say that. And you up here lying. And it doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense. And y'all will sell us down the river just for some money. You will sell us down the river. I'm so tired. It doesn't even make sense. What are you doing? Steve, why? Again. Why? You know that Democrats is doing some demon shit. They on some demon motherfucking time. You know that. That's why my melanated people, we need to be liberal. Yes, we need to be. So you can flip-flop and shit when you ready. Okay? You go to the one who wants to do right by our community. Fuck that. Fuck that. Go to the one that's going to do right by our community. Hey, Trey, how are you? That's the problem. Because we born into being Democrats and shit. We think we supposed to stay the motherfucking year. I was born into Democrat. I was born into motherfucking Democrat. And that's all I know. My mama told me we vote Democrat. That's all we know. We vote Democrat and shit. Vote Democrat. Vote Democrat no matter what. So all you doing is going down the motherfucking line and hitting it. Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. Look at that shit. That's what you believe because your mama told you. Damn it, we got to get out of that. We got to get out of that. Listen, we got to go to the person who's going to do right by the motherfucking community. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care who it is. We got to start checking for the ones who want to do right by the community. If you want to do right by the community, then you got my motherfucking vote. But if you trying to tear up the community and you want to get up here and support every motherfucking agenda, I got a problem with you. Because some shit ain't right. I'm sorry. Now the churches, listen, this is the thing that bothers me. When Yahweh say something is an abomination to him, what does that mean to y'all, class? If Yahweh say something is an abomination to me, what does that mean? We ain't supposed to do that shit. We ain't supposed to do that shit. Yes, Trey, I love what you just put in here. Trey said, it annoys me, Maya. I have a 24-year-old cousin who works at NASA. We are so much more than rappers and entertainers. Amen. Amen. But that's what they do. That's who they go to. They the fucking spokesman for the melanated community and shit. I got to go get somebody who, who gonna resonate with the melanated community. So they go get a rapper and do a rap song and shit. And talk about vote this person, vote that person. Nah. Black people, we got to start getting upset with that shit when we see that shit like, wait a minute, Nah, just turn around and walk away. You don't need to do a rap song. And this is the thing that annoyed me. Kamala was talking right, and Steve going to say, "Oh, I felt like I was going to just I was uninterested. I was going to doze off because it was too much." Why would you say that? Why would you say that? So black people don't have an attention span, like we don't have a good attention span, like we can't listen. You know, we you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's too boring. We can't listen. Let me share something with you. When it comes to money, when it comes to money, when it comes to how our community is going to be done, when it comes to where our children going to be raised, we motherfucking listen. We motherfucking listen. It's only bullshit that we don't want to listen to. When you trying to dance around and tell us nonsense, we don't want to listen to it. You know? And I'm going to share something with you too. I know they probably helping him fund that boys camp that he do. That's why they probably made a big donation to that boys camp. That's why he came out there and was like rallying for Camilla. And he said, this is not a regular interview. This is just a shoot the ball type interview and we just having to talk. So I don't want nobody to say I didn't ask no hard questions. We already know you wasn't going to ask no motherfucking hard questions. We already know. We know you wasn't going to ask no hard questions. We already know that shit. You was just up there laughing and shit. Yes, I know, Trey. They wrote a motherfucking check. They had to. Because let me share something with you. Steve is about money. He already said he is. Because anybody remember when Jamie Foxx had did something, I think it was with the, what they call it, I think it was some movie. I forgot the name of the movie, but it was like a slave movie or something. And another actor did that the 8 movie too. And he said, oh, you could pay me that much and I'll jump around like that. I'll be an 8 today or a monkey or something. As much as they call us that already, you ready to go on screen and be that. And that same actor got so much backlash from the melanated community. They got so much backlash from the melanated community. Okay? That's the problem. And it's sad. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Either you gonna be right, Malik, you quick. Either you gonna be right or you gonna be wrong. Which one now? Which one do you want to do, Steve? Which one do you want to do? 1 minute you with Trump and the next minute, listen, it's supposed to go to your vote, my people, listen. Your vote's supposed to go to the person who's gonna benefit our community. This is how other cultures vote. They don't go because, oh, I'm fully Republican. I'm fully Democrat. They don't do that. They go to the person who is going to benefit the melanated community. That's who they go to. See, I'm going to share something with you that a lot of y'all already know. Bernie Sanders should have actually won. Yeah, he should have actually won. He would have helped the melanated community. He would have. But they ain't like him. See, you gotta rub some hands and shit. They ain't like him. So now you only got Biden and Trump. Okay? You got Biden and Trump when he first ran. You only have Biden and Trump now. Okay? Now out of them two, okay? Out of them two, we already know who is the one that is gonna do right. We already know. Because we already seen the footwork of both of them. Okay? You see all the shit is coming down on us at one time. This is all Americans, okay? Not just the melanated community. All of us is in motherfucking trouble, okay? Okay? When y'all giving people that's crossing the border more money than we get in a week, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And then you tell them, oh, if you marry, we gonna give you more. And these immigrants will get on IG and they'll be laughing and shit, talking about this, how much money they got, and showing all the money and shit. Okay? John said, I don't like both. I understand that. I understand that. But that's who we picking from. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? See, some nations are turning around. Some nations get young blood in there. Young blood in there. That have new ideas and shit. What we got? Grandpa and grandpa. What the fuck we got? Grandpa and grandpa. Nobody young in this motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean, but damn it. All the other nations got young people and shit. We got grandpa and grandpa up here motherfucking fighting and shit. I'm just tired. We need to choose who's better. Out of both of those grandpas, we need to choose who better. We need to choose who is better. Fuck that. Democrat, Republican, fuck that shit. Choose who is better. Who's going to benefit us. Because one will let people put a rainbow flag at the church. A rainbow flag at the church. We all know the rainbow flag is just a symbol of God's promise. But they took that and was like, oh, this is us. And see, I'm going to share something with you. One thing I will tell you, a lot of people say the devil is stupid. The devil is smart. The devil is smart. You want to know why? Because in the Bible, it says that we must obey the laws of the land. That's right. We must obey the laws of the land. So any evil that our land does, they put it into law. Because that's what the Bible say. We must obey the laws of the land. So if the land is Sodom and Gomorrah, that's what the fuck it is. It's the land law, right? And the Bible say we must obey the law of the land. The devil's smart. Anything he want to do, he just have them to put it into law. And then we got to deal with that shit. And that's the truth. But everybody sit up here and say, oh, the devil's stupid. The devil is not stupid. The devil is smart. Okay? He's smart. He sit there and watch that shit. Give them an idea and they come up with a whole bunch of bullshit. And they put it into law. A child want to transition to something else. They will tell a parent, you can't tell your child they can't. Or we going to take your child away from you. What kind of nonsense? I done gave birth to this little motherfucker and you can't tell me I got to get permission from you. I got to get permission from you. And I birthed this motherfucker. It's sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We co-sign every motherfucking thing. And even when Yahweh said this is an abomination, we still think that this is okay. I'm not judging. I'm not judging because, listen, everybody commits sin. Everybody do wrong, okay? Everybody do wrong. But why we got to be a part of it? Why do we have to be a part of it? Because you made it the law of the land. You made it the law of the land. So we have no choice. That's how it go. The devil said, okay. The devil said, okay, all right. I'll make sure they make it a part of the law of the land. Why do they have to make it a part of the law of the land? Because it's saying in the Bible. Because it's saying it in the Bible. See, them lawmakers ain't stupid. They ain't stupid. A lot of people be getting up here, oh, they don't listen to the Bible. These lawmakers ain't stupid. They know. Whatever they got to do, that shit got to be a part of the law of the land. They think they outwitted God. Can you imagine? They think they outwitted God. You know what I'm saying? They smarter than God. That's what they think. They think they smarter than God. But God going to show them it's going to be some problems. Okay? We all have committed sin. We are not without sin. None of us. But when shit is wrong, you're supposed to say it's wrong. You're supposed to say it's wrong. When shit is wrong, you're supposed to say it's wrong. You're not supposed to just go and continue and be like, it's all right, it's all right. No, it's wrong. Now, listen, if you have children that are that way, listen, you still love them. They're your babies. I'm not going to tell you nothing else. They still belong to you. You love them. They're your children. You gave birth to them. But I should be able to teach my child, you are a girl, and that's what you are. You are a boy, that's what you are. I should be able to teach my children that without you getting upset with me and telling me you're going to take my kid away. I'm supposed to guide and teach the child, right? That's what I'm supposed to do, guide and teach my children. But because you don't like what I teach my children, you want to take my kids away. That does not make sense. We're the only country that does that. You always want to send people that are in entertainment to the melanated community. All the time. You want to send people that are in entertainment to the melanated community. We need a motherfucking rap song to vote for you. Okay? We need a motherfucking rap song to vote for you. We need a comedian to get up there and make jokes and shit. It's funny to you. So I want y'all to hear, shout out to Phil Scott, even though Phil Scott have never shot me out before, okay? He used my shit, never shot me out before, okay? Now, I want y'all to hear what Phil Scott is dropping right here. We're going to listen real quick. I want y'all to hear what he dropping.
Who needs jumper cables when you can just have a jump starter? Check this out. This little pack can jump your car.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here Wednesday, June 19th. Juneteenth, ladies and gentlemen, Juneteenth. I hope you had a good Juneteenth. We've been celebrating Juneteenth in Texas for a very, very long time before Biden tried to give us a symbolism, with Juneteenth. And, don't let them say, well, he did Juneteenth. We've been celebrating that forever, ever since I was a child.
Forever.
It was always a Juneteenth celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we definitely give honor to our ancestors for what they did in this country, how they are the architects of this country, how they built this country from the ground up, that everybody in the world want to come run to when they have a problem. We made America attractive for people to come do that. Even these people that come from Europe, all these European immigrants that flooded Ellis Island, that couldn't make nothing go right in their own homeland. They failed in Europe. That's why they ran over here, right? They ran over here because of what we built. They couldn't build it on their own in Europe. That's why they ran, okay? So even when we have that conversation about people that flee their homeland, make sure you let them Europeans know they was the first ones to flee. They couldn't make it in Europe with the king and queen. But outside of that, we're going to have a conversation today by good old Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey has decided to dip his toe in the water, and I don't think he should have done that, but he decided to do it. All right, so let's go on and get to our devotional for today. Let me see who we're going to play. And who we going to got a devotional today? We got a couple of options now. We got Al, Eric Mays, we did Tiffany yesterday. You got Uncle Ruckus. Who y'all want for the devotional? I still got to do, that's the one I got to get. One more. I got to get. I'm only seeing one person so far. Which you want? Al, Eric, or Uncle Ruckus? Okay, I got 1 and 1. Come on, y'all. Let's respond. This is class. We got to participate in class. I'm counting. 1, 3. All right. It's a toss up. So let me go on and do. Since I'm seeing that name a whole lot more. Okay, got y'all.
I've been telling you, I'm gonna let you talk.
Who you talking to? You gonna let? The voters let me. I got voted in. Who you talking to? You gonna let me? I got seconds left.
I want you to know.
Ain't she crazy? How many seconds? Why you? I'm counting your time. Miss Galloway, I'm gonna rule you out of order. You keep talking so much.
Do I have the floor? Do I?
Yes, we do.
May Eric Mays rest in peace. That man was something, wasn't he? But we're going to continue. We didn't get to Steve Harvey yet. Let's get to it.
Thank you very much.
What a fool.
We have got to help the city of Flint. We have got to move the city forward. We have got to vote yes on this. Thank you.
Miss Herkenroder, you the reason that I'm gonna vote the way I'm gonna vote, because you tried to put words in my mouth like I said you was a racist. You got to stop doing that. You got to stop doing that.
Miss Fields, please be very careful in that area. Please.
All I said there was mediation and
You
we're
told
taking
details
rooms.
of
That's
who
not
in what room
confidential.
and how many.
But I am
and what.
going to finish saying this.
Well, go ahead.
That's fine.
It shouldn't be fine. We got folks sitting in business and
I'm the chair.
I wouldn't care if you was the chair, the sofa, the TV. So you might want a dialogue.
I don't give a.
You don't give a what?
That's what he's trying to do.
So you dialoguing?
There's no dialogue.
It is some dialogue. You can at least some dialogue.
Councilwoman Worthy, what is your point of order? No, I'm not.
You ain't?
I'm not.
You was.
This is a joke. Stop this abuse.
I'm gonna give you a point of order. Personal attacks is out of order. Now you want to make a personal attack on me, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm tired of Miss Fields calling me racist. I'm tired of you calling me personal names as it relates to women. I'm tired of it. It's wrong, you're out of order, but you keep doing it. Because when I start blasting your butt, like I'm doing, everybody already know it's coming from y'all. But don't get beside yourself, Mr. Chairman. If he gonna holler tell me to shut up, you better give him his warning.
I gave you yours.
Give him his. If you gonna discriminate, you gonna let the white man running for mayor holler across and tell this black man to shut up.
I don't want his.
So when he get loud, I'm gonna get louder. When they go low, I go lower.
That's not how I go. That's not how I go. Oh my goodness. Y'all listen, shout out to the great Eric Mays. I hope I'm saying his name right. May his soul rest in peace. He was a piece of work down there in Flint. He was a piece of work. Now, I'm trying to get to Steve Harvey. But it's doing the delay. Give me a minute, y'all. Fun Pack, thank you for the $5 super chat. Also,
I am a primary care physician.
Also-
I'm frustrated, and it's just,
thank you. Also, thank you for the membership as well. I appreciate you. Now, Trey says, oh, Eric, you're missed, homeboy. Yes, he is. He's missed. Y'all, we got a commercial, and we got 1 minute on it. Hold on.
not what I signed up for.
There we go. Skip.
Go lower.
Okay, here we go. We're about to get into
All
it.
right, ladies and gentlemen, all right. That was Eric Mays, our dearly departed Eric Mays. He chilling in heaven right now. Chilling. He ain't worrying about none of that no more with
He ain't
Miss
worried about that no
Herkenroder
more.
or Miss Fields. He ain't arguing with them no more. He good now. So
Yeah, he
we got to
good now.
continue to work, that Eric Mays is trying to do, especially you brothers and sisters in Flint. Where's the next Eric Mays? That's our issue. We have a brother like Eric Mays, depart, but where's the young version of Eric Mays? Where's another brother, another sister that's got that same fire as brother Eric Mays? That's what we need. We need more and more of Eric Mays out there. But unfortunately, the problem with a lot of black folks in America, they're afraid of a type like Eric Mays too. Your rank and file black person, they actually like that boule type. They really do. The Eric Mays, we don't know about them. They're gonna make the folks mad. But that's a whole different conversation.
Said
Whole
they
different
gonna make
stream
the
in
folks
itself.
mad.
All right, Steve Harvey. Let's get to good old Steve Harvey.
Yes, let's get to Steve
So
Harvey.
Steve Harvey was at an event, doing some hosting and whatever, and Kamala and all of that. And he decides to, I want you to listen to fully what he says, and I'm going to let it play first what he said. And then we'll go back and take our time with it, right? Okay. So let's get to Steve Harvey, and that's why I say down here, Steve Harvey has a lot of nerves to tell us what we're not going to get.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That sounded just like Clyburn, right? Just like Clyburn. Let's get there. Let's Steve Harvey.
You know, look, I've been reading this paper because I got to stay too. I got a headache trying to stay on course, so just let me go off this paper for a minute. Before y'all start calling my radio show and DMing me, talking about why you ain't ask no hard-hitting questions, that ain't what this is. I'm going to lie. This is an irony for a dunk, because this administration needs to get the word out of what they're actually doing, what they're actually.
He said this interview is an alley-oop for a dunk. An alley-oop for a dunk, okay? He said he's not here to ask any hard-hitting questions, okay? Don't be DMing me. Don't be calling my show saying why you didn't ask any hard questions. This is why they send comedians and entertainers and rappers to them, because they don't ask, and comedians to them, because they don't ask those hard questions. They laugh it off, they joke, just like he about to do right now. Take heed to the message, y'all.
So we can stop all this foolishness about what you're doing for black people. Can't nobody come out with no agenda and call it this for black people and expect to get in the White House. You got to get the game different. Y'all know what this is. So now this next question is another lie. Because they done a lot, man. But see, I'm on this radio show and I'm hearing all these people talking about, I'm not voting, they're not doing nothing for us. Listen to me. If you do not vote, the analytics will show. They know how many women vote, they know the age you are when you vote. If we don't vote, how are we going to ask for something next time? If you ain't got no voting power.
He said, if we don't vote, how you going to ask for something next time? Do you know how many cultures, right, in the United States collectively said, we not going to vote for this person? What did they do? Next time they started working on that community. They started helping that community. That's what they did. That's exactly what they did. When the community stopped voting for a certain party, they went into that community and started flooding that community with help. Okay? They wrote a bill. But he's saying they ain't just gonna have no bill for the melanated community. They just not gonna have no bill for the melanated community. Come on now. But they do it for other cultures. They not gonna have a bill for the melanated community. He said, don't just go around just thinking you're going to get everything. What kind of nonsense? And he think he sound good. But this y'all leader. This y'all leader right here. This y'all leader.
You talking about reparations. Ain't nobody finna give you no reparations and you don't vote. Well, you think they finna give us some money? No.
Ain't nobody going to give you no reparations if you don't vote. We have been voting. They have never gave us reparations. We have been voting. They have never given us reparations. Okay? This is the truth. My family deserve reparations. Okay? My mother, whole line, all of them deserve reparations. Okay? This is the truth. Now, yes, I carry my mother name, but yes, I carry my husband name, but my maiden name, yes, slave owned. Okay, slave owned, whole entire family. We even know who was the slave. We even know who was the slave master who owned us on my grandfather's side. So yes. And he's sitting up there talking about, if you don't vote, they won't give you reparations. We've been voting. They didn't give us any reparations. But they helped every other culture except us. They tore up all the in our community, they ripped us apart. But they helped every other culture except us. And he talking about, if you don't vote, they're not going to give you no reparations. We've been voting. They gave us nothing.
I hope they do. They owe us. I go around that. I'm sorry. Oh, come here. I know I ain't coming back next.
So we let that play in its entirety. So let's do what we do. Let's go ahead and start playing it, and we need to point out some things with your vice president, sister girl Kamala, who never wear a dress. That don't bother y'all that this woman never wears a dress. She's always wearing a pantsuit. Whoever created pantsuits for women, oh my God, why did you do it? Her and Hillary, Jesus, put on the dress.
You know, look, I've been reading this paper because I got to stay. I got a headache trying to stay on course, so just let me go off this paper for a minute. Before y'all start calling my radio show and DMing me, talking about why you ain't ask no hard-hitting questions, that ain't what this is. I'm doing a live. This is an hour for a dunk, because this administration needs to get the word out of what they're actually doing, what they're actually accomplishing, so we can stop all this bullshit about what you're doing for black people.
Let's stop right there. So according to Steve Harvey, when y'all told him, because I guess y'all have been telling him, okay, you're going to be up there with Kamala. Why don't you ask some questions that's very, very important for the black voters? Because as of right now, I'm on the couch. So ask her questions to get me off the couch. According to Steve Harvey, that was foolishness. For you to say, what are they doing for black people? Okay? Now, on top of hearing him say that, let's go back and watch it again. But I want you to stare at Kamala. Don't pay attention to him. Just stare at her and her reaction when he's saying that. So let's get that back up on the screen.
Can nobody come out with no agenda and call it just for black people and expect to get it right? You can stop all this bullshit about what you're doing for black people.
You see how she was just shaking her head in agreement, ladies and gentlemen. In agreement that you can't demand anything just for black people, and she's in agreement.
And that's the thing that always aggravates me. They always say you can't demand anything for just black people. You can't demand anything for just black people. But all the other races do it. They demand things for their culture and they get it. They say, we not gonna motherfucking vote for you if you don't do this shit for us. That's what they say. But when you get somebody that is either an entertainer, a rapper, a comedian that is from the melanated community, that's the first thing they motherfucking say. Oh, they can't just have an agenda. They can't just have an agenda for black folk. That's what they'll say. Oh, we can't just have an agenda for black folk. And that's the problem right there. They have agendas for every other culture except black folk. If they have an agenda for us, it's to destroy. It's to destroy. It's not for anything else. And then you got people that say they love our community, but they will feed off the community. You understand? Like they say they love our community, but they will feed off of it and try to destroy the community. Do you understand? It does not make sense. I don't care how y'all spin it, how it go, it doesn't make sense. And it's not fair. It's not. Hey, Green Beans, how are you? It's not fair. I don't like that. It is not right. And I'm going to share something with you. My brothers and sisters, we jump on everybody bandwagon except our own. We jump on everybody issue from all over the world except our own issue. And this is why I say we need to come out of the fact of being a Democrat and a Republican. We need to come out of that. Black Man Unfiltered Network, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. We need to come out of that. Whoever benefits the melanated community, that's who you need to vote for. That's who you need to vote for. And I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not that person to tell you who to vote for. I just don't like the way it's always, okay, a fucking comedian, rapper, okay, comedian, rapper, entertainer. I'm tired of that shit. It doesn't make sense. Never nobody in our community, and it doesn't have to be RZA, but I love RZA. It doesn't have to be RZA. It doesn't have to be Minister Louis Farrakhan. It doesn't have to be. But At least give somebody of substance. We have scientists. We have doctors. You know what I'm saying? Come on, get somebody in the melanated community that got some sense. Okay, even a scholar, somebody. All of us are not just entertainers. Okay, all of us are not just entertainers. There are some people we are 9 to 5 people. There are some people in our community that is that has some substance. Hey Kiki, how are you, baby? It's good to see you. This is our problem right here. They always inviting some clowns. I'm sorry. And I'm not hating on all those people who seen the vice president and the president, but damn it, y'all don't ask the right questions. You get up there and say, there's no black agenda, but there are other cultures who have agendas and shit. They have other cultures that have shit going on that they help them. There's a lot of shit that's going on. This is why I said nobody is coming to save y'all. Work on your motherfucking self. Work in your own self. Work in your own house. You want to fix our community? Learn how to train those children. Train those children. Tell them when it's time to vote, don't watch those fucking smoke and mirror shit. See behind the smoke and mirrors what they really talking about. That's what you do. See behind the smoke and mirrors what they doing. That's the problem right there. See behind the smoke and mirrors. Stop believing the bullshit. It doesn't make sense. Oh, because he got a new rap song about the president, the soon-to-be president, that he's cool. Fuck that. Fuck that. So what? They got a new song and shit. Train these babies. Train these children. If you got to sit up there, I watched Lady Di last week. Shout out to Lady Di and her husband. I watched a show of her last week. I think it was a live or something. And she was telling that baby, she had all her boys, and she was asking them, what are you? And the boys said, I'm a boy. The little one said, I'm a girl. He said, no. She said, no, you are a boy. She corrected the baby. We got to take it back. We got to take it back to the fundamentals. Start talking to these babies. Start talking to these babies because the world going to tell them nonsense. Oh, whatever you feel you are today, that's what you are. No, the fuck you not. No, the fuck you not. When the doctor gave you to me, he said you were a boy. That's what you are. You are a boy. We want to listen to all these false narratives and shit. Now they done signed that, now the House done signed some shit talking about, they trying to put it into law and shit that 18 to 26 boys mandatory sign up. Okay? Mandatory, right? Now, I was saying just like this. When I heard the shit, I said, listen, what about the women? Equal rights. What about the motherfucking women? Equal rights. What about them? 18 to 26. And the sad part, I got a child that age. 18 to 26. What about them being mandatory? What about them? Now y'all know what a motherfucking woman is. But on the Capitol, you didn't know what a woman is. Y'all didn't know. You talking about you don't know. Oh, I can't really define what a woman is. Now that y'all ready to enlist people, now y'all ready to enlist people, right? Now you know what a motherfucking woman is. Now you know. Oh, we can't enlist women. Why? Why? Y'all said we equal, right? We equal shit. We equal. You want to draft our boys off to war and they don't come back home. But equal rights, damn it. I'm marching for equal rights and shit. The girls need to go too. And I know that's mean to say. I know it's mean to say because I got boys and girls. I don't want to see none of them go. But y'all always doing some bum back bullshit all the time. And get up there in the Capitol and shit and be fighting and shit, talking about beach blonde body, and you talking about your ashes, the girl lashes. We give two shits about that. Do some motherfucking work. Do some motherfucking work. We tired. Do some work. All y'all do is passing shit, giving people free checks to come across the motherfucking border. Do some work, shit. What the fuck? Steve Harvey, you wrong. Once again. Why you can't go sit down somewhere? Why you can't sit down somewhere? You can never sit down somewhere. I don't understand that part. It aggravates the shit out of me. Samuel, how are you, sir? Thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you. Finally, someone else is beating the horse that we support everyone else agenda and when it's our turn. Wait. And that's the thing. That's the thing. He said, finally, someone is beating the horse that we support everyone else agenda. We do. We support everybody else's agenda. And wait, it's our turn. Wait, we gotta wait. That's what it is. We gotta wait. It's not our turn yet. We got to wait. Okay? We got to wait and shit. Hey, Skinny, how are you? I see you, honey. We got to wait and shit. Okay? Black Man Unfiltered, I see you, sir. Said preach. Mr. He said, I see you. How are you? That's the problem right there. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's never somebody that got some substance. Never. It's never somebody that got some substance. It's always somebody that's a motherfucking clown that get up there and ask some questions. Then, when you think they go to the church, you're going to get somebody who going, speak against something. The Holy Spirit is not convicting you. You don't speak against nothing. You want to know why? Because in a backdrop, they gave you a big check. You're going to just swallow whatever it is and then ask God to forgive you after. Because that's what we do. That's what we do. Okay? That's exactly what we do. Okay? So now you get up there and tell everybody, the congregation, you tell the congregation, oh, Yahweh sent him to save us. Let's pray for the president. That's what y'all say. Now, yes, we supposed to pray for our president. We supposed to. You supposed to. You want this man to be okay. But they gave you a big check. So if they didn't give you a big check, would you have said you want everybody to pray for the president? Would you have said that? The thing is that the devil is so smart. He knows that he could buy you and sell you. That's and y'all be thinking the devil's stupid, but this is the truth. He can go and he can sell and buy you to the highest bidder. You'll do it. You'll do it. Steve was the same one who was telling Shirley Strawberry in an interview, because Shirley was like, well, the people want to know, Steve, and he was all sad trying to tell it. And the people want to know, Steve, and he said just like this. He said just like this. Well, I just really wanted a seat at the table. So you wanted a seat at the table. That's why you did it. You want a seat at the table. So that's why you did what you did. That's what it is. That's the whole thing. You wanted a seat at the table, so that's why you went to see Trump. And when he didn't give you what you wanted, now you run back over to the Democrat. That's the problem right there. That's the whole problem right there. Now you running back to the Democrat. Gregory Scotland, thank you for the $5 super chat. The problem, take heed, is many times black women push for us to support other agendas, and black men are supported. And black men are supposed to just follow. Now, this has always been. Because black women, we have always voted Democrat and we pull our brothers along. But our brothers are like, we tired of this shit. And I don't blame y'all. I don't blame y'all one bit. Because my king was like, I'm not going with you. I'm not going with you. He said, I'm going to vote, but I'm not going with you. And I told him, I don't even know if I'm going to vote. I've been a Democrat all my life. Born into Democrat, okay? Born into Democrat. I got one of those mamas that tell you vote all the way down Democrat. I got one of those mamas. That's what she taught me. Vote Democrat. You don't even know what the fuck going on. It's only till you get older and you start checking shit. And then you vote. And I'm like, why the hell am I voting all Democrat and shit? Because I don't like this one. This one had did some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I like and your mama telling you, oh, vote Democrat. Vote all Democrat and shit. That's what they tell you. Thank you, Gregory Scotland, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Please, if y'all feel the content, please hit the like and subscribe button if you feel it. If you don't, then just keep scrolling, baby. They got other people up here and shit. That's the thing that bothers me more. That's the thing that bothers me more, because we got to have entertainers to be dancing for us and doing jokes and shit, so that this candidate can get, you know, all the likes and shit. That's the whole thing right there. This candidate can get all the likes. Why are we sending money everywhere? That's the problem I got. Y'all ain't got money for shit that we need here in America, but y'all got money to send over to other countries and shit that is in war, and they've been in war before some of us was even born. We funding bullshit, but we all know why y'all funding it. We all know, but it's hurting us. Y'all say there's no money, but we sending money abroad to everybody. We sending money to abroad for everybody. It's not fair. It is not. Some of us don't even have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. Some of us ain't got no food on the table. Some of us can barely pay bills. And y'all want to send money abroad, taxpayer money abroad. That's the problem right there. And I will say this, and some of y'all gonna get mad with me. Trump would have sent none of that money over there. He would have sent none of that money over there. He would have said, that's not our business. That's what he would have said. That's not, I need a president to start saying, that's not our motherfucking business. I need a president to start saying that shit. Because I'm going to share with you why I say this. Because when Africa is in motherfucking trouble, we act like we don't see the shit. We just turn our motherfucking face. I said it. I don't care if you mad. Okay? When Congo, look at Congo. Congo on fire. Everybody act like they don't see shit. Okay? When Nigeria was having a whole problem, everybody act like they ain't see shit. They never see shit in Africa. I need y'all to start acting like that with all the other nations. I don't see shit. That's not my motherfucking problem. I need to start seeing that shit. That's what I need to start seeing, because in Africa, y'all never see the motherfucking problem. You never see. I never see y'all send soldiers down here. Nothing. Nothing. When those people crying out for help, I never see it. Y'all say let Africa handle it the way they want. That's what y'all say. Even genocide, never see y'all do nothing. But all the other nations we sending money to and shit and helping. It's not right. And then you got some clown up there sitting up there talking about, you ain't gonna get no money if you don't vote. You ain't gonna get no reparations. We have been motherfucking voting. MC, I curse. I curse. Thank you. I appreciate you, Malik. I curse. My mouth is nasty. If you don't like what I'm saying, just scroll up, baby. They got other content creators here. Okay? That's my character. I curse. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. If you make me mad, you will see some shit come out my mouth. Now, this is the thing. We have been doing it. We have been voting. We have been voting. No reparations. No nothing. And I'm not saying you should just be giving us money. I am not. Because some of y'all motherfuckers, and I said it earlier, y'all not good with money. Y'all not. I'm not good with money. My husband is. So I'm not going to sit up here and tell you, okay? Okay, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that if they gave me close to $1 million or over $1 million, that I would take care of that shit. I would give it to my husband. Because I know I ain't good with no motherfucking money. I know I ain't. My husband want to invest that shit, put it where it's supposed to go. I'm saying that if you have a house, you paying motherfucking mortgage, okay? The land should be yours. You should never have to pay taxes on that motherfucker again. And then also they should pay off the motherfucking house. Any cars that you own, you should have a motherfucking sign on your license, and also not even your license, your driver's license that say I don't pay no motherfucking taxes in this bitch. That's what you need to have up there. I don't pay no motherfucking taxes in this bitch. That's the reparations. Our children should go to university for college. Whoever want to go to college should be for free. Room and board and everything. Okay? That is the truth. That is the truth. That's what we need. Tax-free. Never have to pay fucking taxes a day in your life. No more. That's reparations. Okay, let us continue to work. Get that money out of your check. You never have to pay taxes again in your motherfucking life. This is the problem. And if they just gave you money right off the bat, and I'm going to share something with you, y'all going to be mad with me. I give two shits if you mad with me. But this is the truth. If they gave y'all just the money raw like that, y'all would have fucking crab parties, lobsters and shit. Y'all motherfuckers in the two front rows. The rest of us will spend that money wisely. But y'all motherfuckers in the two front row of our community will go and buy lobster, crabs and shit and all that and just eat that shit away. That's what the fuck y'all would do. That's what y'all would do. You wouldn't spend that money wisely. Y'all be buying Jordans and shit. All these 28-inch wigs or 32-inch wigs and all that shit. Y'all would be buying bullshit. Okay, Michael Kors bags every fucking wear. 1,000 wigs and shit every fucking wear. Y'all would be doing that shit. Don't get up here and lie. That's the fuck y'all would be doing. Y'all wouldn't handle that money well at all. Only some of us will handle that money better. This is the problem. Y'all will buy bullshit instead of investing the money so you can have something later. That's why I suggest the house be paid off, the land be paid off. You never have to pay taxes in your motherfucking life, and the children go to school for free. The university, any college they want to go to, they go for free, room and board. That should be reparations and shit, not just giving y'all money and shit. We are the biggest consumers. My brothers and sisters, my brother and sisters. My brothers and sisters, we are the biggest consumers. We are. We buy every motherfucking thing. Black people buy every motherfucking thing. We ain't got no money though. We ain't got no money. Black people buy every motherfucking thing. But we ain't got enough money to build our own shit. And our ancestors didn't even have a lot, but they was able to build towns and shit. They was able to build towns and shit. They didn't have much money, but they was able to build towns. They were able to build dynasties that got taken away because of people who were jealous. And they didn't want to see them succeed. See, one thing about black folk, I don't care how much you try to slam us down or break us. We just keep going. That is one thing about black folk. No matter what you do, we will keep fighting. Keep walking. Keep getting up. But sometimes we run to the wrong thing. Look at that. How he sat up there and said, if you don't vote, you ain't gonna get no reparations. We been voting. We ain't got none. We ain't got none. That was the first thing he talked about when he got in the White House. He was gonna do something. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Even if you did it in small increments, checks and stuff, ain't nothing happened. Nothing. But they always want to send in clowns, rappers and shit, comedians and shit. Okay? Entertainers. They'll send them to us. Oh, they doing the best they can for the melanated community. They passed all this stuff. You don't know what they did. And this is what they say. Now, I'm not listening. I'm not knocking. They did some things. They did some things I'm not knocking. But it's not the things that we need. It's not the things that we need. Okay? It's not the things that we need. All the men and women who got locked up for weed, they need to be released from prison. I don't care how much weed they had on them, they need to be released from prison because weed is free. I'm not free, I'm sorry. Weed is legal now. All of them need to be free from prison. Anybody who had bags, a kilo, whatever, they need, however they call it with weed, they need to be free because weed is legal. They shouldn't be in prison no more. They shouldn't even have to do no jail time. No more. That doesn't make sense. It's a lot of stuff that is a problem. It's a lot of stuff. The schools are horrible. We need better schools. You need better infrastructure with the children's schools. Okay? You need better security systems in the school. Okay? You need more security officers in the school. You need more teachers that give a fuck about the kids. And you need the parents to act like they give a fuck about their children. Go to fuck the school and check on your babies. One woman got up there was talking about my son ain't graduating and I ain't know what was going on. Bitch, stop lying. You knew. You knew. How many times does school contact you when this child didn't go to school? What the fuck? That's right, Skinny. And the teachers are underpaid. That's right. These teachers out here working and shit. Working and trying to take care of your badass kids because you not training them properly. You not training them properly. And these teachers got to come and deal with your badass children. They got to do something. It doesn't make sense. But you will give everybody that come across that border a big ass check. Yes, you deserve a big ass check. You deserve a big ass check because you came across the motherfucking border. I'm done. I gotta go. My husband is off today. I gotta go. Yeah, I'm done, y'all. Thank you to everybody who donated. I appreciate you. You didn't have to, but you did, and I'm thankful for that. If you want to donate by Cash App is available. If you want to donate by Super Chat is available as well. Okay? Please, all the content creators that are in here, please put your link up so people can follow your channel. Okay? Please like and subscribe to every content creator that put their link. Also, please like and subscribe to my channel, Take Heed to the Message, because this is not our regular space. Okay? Anissa, I see you. That's a parent problem, can only be blaming themselves. That's right. You got to blame yourself. She right. You got to blame your damn self. Learn how to raise these children properly because they're turning into fucking monsters. They are turning into monsters, and we tired of this bullshit. Okay? The teachers are suffering and shit. Fun Pack, thank you for another $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Also, if you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubnracksfashion.com. If you are interested, okay. Also, 5 links are in the bio. You will see Etsy, Mercari, eBay, Pushmart, and then our main website, ubnracksfashion.com. And then also you will see merch. Merch is available on YouTube, okay? Because YouTube, as a content creator, they make you sell merch. So we got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, and baby clothes too, y'all, okay? Baby clothes too. If you're interested, y'all can go check it out on my website. If you feel the content, if you like the content, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you don't like my shit, scroll the fuck up. They got other people in this motherfucker that you can watch. You don't have to watch my shit, okay? If you like my shit, like and subscribe, okay? Thank you so much, Fun Pack, for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Trey, it is a gem to see you all the time over here. I don't know what's going on, okay? But it is a gem because you always have a different perspective, and I love that. And to all my mods, I appreciate y'all because y'all ain't got to come rock with me, but you do. And y'all are just amazing, okay? And I appreciate y'all. Everybody with wrenches, thank you so much for loving my content. Thank you for rocking with me. And always remember, this y'all motherfucking platform. If somebody put some shit in here, just get them out. I don't care who they are. If that shit don't make no sense, drop their ass, okay? That's what we do over here, okay? That's what we do. If you don't add to the conversation, we could disagree. But if you don't add to the conversation and you putting shit in here that don't make sense, you gotta go. You got to go, okay? You gotta go. That's what it is. You gotta go. Okay? If you add to the conversation and if you disagree, that's fine too. You can disagree. You can disagree. But don't be getting up here talking shit to me like you fucking crazy. Don't get up here doing that shit. Cause my moms will kick you the fuck out of here. Okay? It's okay for us to disagree. Okay? But you ain't gotta talk like you done dropped the whole boo-boo the fool on your motherfucking head. Don't do that shit. Okay, then you could get to stay. I was watching somebody said, please don't drop me. Don't drop me. If you talking shit, you gonna get dropped. Okay, Fun Pack said, how do I get a wrench? Baby, you got to be here for a minute. Got to trust you, baby. Okay, got to trust you. Trey said, Maz is quick with it over here. Yes, they do. We don't play no games over here. Don't do nonsense. Embrace the grace. I see you, baby. Drop your link, honey. I see you. I see you. All my content creators, drop your link. I'm about to close out. I appreciate y'all. Okay? I appreciate y'all for coming in. All right? And loving my content and coming to rock with me. I gotta go. I gotta go. Okay? Yes, I gotta go. Yes, Skinny done already dropped somebody. Look at that nonsense. Green Bean says it's a mess with you all the time. Yes, it is on Sunday morning. Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. Green Beans, I'm about to drop you a wrench. I'm going to drop you a wrench because I wanted to kick you out. I wanted to kick you out, okay? But I'm going to drop you a wrench today. I wanted to drop you. I was like, I'm going to drop Green Beans. I've been trying to figure out if I'm going to drop you or not. I've been trying. Okay, here we go. Yeah, now Green Beans, you a moderator, okay? I was thinking if I was gonna drop you or not until we had that argument on Black Men Unfiltered. Yes, but now type something in the chat, sir, cause you a mod now. So anything you don't like, you drop them. Anything you don't like, drop them. Okay? You don't like the shit, you drop them. That's right. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, everybody have a wonderful day. Okay, much love to you all, and y'all take heed to the message.